Hey, 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 everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
My name is Leandra Hammond,
My name is Roque Montero.
and we are excited to be here. We're going to be sharing Assured for Life, some great, powerful information that'll help you build your business. But also, we're going to take a moment today and get to know the leader behind the leader. And that is Mr. Roque Montero. So get ready, take some notes. We're excited to be here. Welcome.
So, good morning, everyone. We are here just sharing with you another Saturday with this opportunity meeting. And this time I'm going to take a couple of minutes, okay, to just share my story here in Assure for Life. I come from the life and health insurance industry. And I remember when a colleague about 5 years ago
Yes.
invited me to an Assure for Life meeting.
Wonderful.
Okay, and guess what? To me, it was a little weird because it was in a funeral home. You know what I mean? You don't
Oh,
expect
wow.
a meeting to me in a funeral home. It's like, what's the point here? You know?
Right. What are you
But
saying?
yeah, but at that time, the company we have the offices like the company was like already getting ready to open like a corporate office. So at that time we didn't have it, and then that's why we had the meeting at a funeral home owned by the company. By the way,
Wow.
okay, this is it's in the city of Pembroke Pines. That's the only funeral home that the company owns. The company is not in the business. By the way, we're not in the business of owning funeral homes. That's not our main business. It's just that the company decided to own one just to see how is the process here in the United States, because this company comes from South America. So of course they needed to know what is the process here, how
Yeah, sure. The ins and outs
exactly.
of what other funeral homes would experience and just owning a funeral home. So that's very smart.
So that was the best way to learn how the process here in the United States goes as far as funeral homes. So, and I remember there was only like 6 people in that meeting. Okay. And then Sandra Chica, who is the general or the commercial manager for the US, she's part of the corporate. We are not. Okay. Just to let you know, we're independent consultants. We're here just building a business.
Just like you.
So just like you, that very important. So in that meeting, when Sandra Chica went over the presentation, I was like, oh, my goodness, I have my doubts about, I was weighing like the company delivers so much benefits for the buck. It's unbelievable.
Right.
So I said to myself, this sounds like too good to be true. You know what I mean? In the United States, there's a lot of scams.
Yes.
So, but when I heard that this company has been using, and actually this company pioneered this concept 70 years ago in other countries, that gave me a sense of, okay, let me find out a little bit more because it could be true. And I found out through time that it was true. Coming from the life insurance industry, I have, of course, like a reference point how insurance works.
Okay.
And that's one of the first things that you're going to learn today, that we are not a life insurance company. All right. Therefore, we never deliver a cash benefit to our members, and you do not need any licenses to work with us.
That's
all right.
Fantastic.
But
you were licensed.
Yes, I was.
Now, how long were you a licensed agent?
For like 20 years.
Wow. So, folks, I just want to kind of point out. So, it wasn't just that he ran and got his license, or that he was an inexperienced insurance agent. Like, you've seen it all.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
So that's exactly why I was skeptical, about because in insurance, as an example, you cannot insure your good neighbor or your best friend. Guess what? In Assure for Life, that is possible.
Wow.
Okay, that's one of the other things that you're going to learn today, and that's what makes this a unique opportunity. Okay,
yes,
and not only that, this is a ground floor opportunity right now. Okay, we're just exploding. So I have 2 kids, okay, a 20 and 21-year-old. My girlfriend is also helping me with the business, okay? We work together.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, I live in the city of Hollywood, in South Florida.
Okay.
That's only like 25 minutes from here.
That's awesome.
And we are here at the corporate offices, okay? This is just, a meeting room here just to let you know that we have that corporate office in South Florida, and yeah.
So let me ask you that. So he pointed out a little bit about his profession, being a 20-year veteran as a very experienced insurance agent. but also he's a family man.
Right.
So he's got his girlfriend who is helping him to build the business. He's got 2 children, boy,
Right,
girl,
boy and girl.
a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
And so he's a family man who can
Right.
appreciate what Assure for Life brings, which is protecting families.
That is correct.
Is that one of the things that you saw?
That is correct. And not only that, see, not only my girlfriend, supports being what we do, but also my son, he helps, with the internet ads and all these good things that we can get clients from. So it's a great thing that we are able to, share business as a family as well.
That's wonderful.
And guys, this is something that we are going to share with you the opportunity. Okay, so I am going to just let you know that Assure for Life, okay, is a unique opportunity today, as we mentioned before, is because you're going to learn that Assure for Life is a product that is very rich in benefits.
Yes, it is.
Very flexible and very affordable. We will go over those details, okay? So, and this is something that, as I mentioned, that because of the fact that we're not a life insurance company, you do not need a license to work with us. And therefore, you can sell Assure for Life over the telephone or via conference call anywhere in the United States. There is no territories.
I think that is just so fantastic. So here it is, someone, if you are not an insurance agent, you're trying to tell me I can do what you do.
Absolutely.
Wow.
There is the fact that I was a life insurance agent, that has nothing to do with the fact that anybody who was not licensed can do the business, because this is pretty simple. See, that was in my mind. To me, I was making it difficult because I understand how insurance works. Right. The person passes, the family gets the cash benefit, and then they may pay for the funeral. But then with Assure for Life, I learned that there is no need for that. And by the way, we're not talking bad here about the life insurance company. We believe it's a great product. Everybody should have life insurance, okay? However, when it comes specifically to take care of funeral expenses, there is no other plan better than Assure for Life.
And you're going to learn about that today as we come to share all the ins and outs about Assure for Life, all the rich benefits that he's sharing with you, and then how you too can not only get involved, but how you can help other families as well. So we're going to be getting started here. Again, my name is Leandra Hammond. I'm here with our wonderful leader, Roque Montero, and he's going to share a lot of ins and outs. So let's get started. I hope you have your pens and paper.
All right, guys. So in Assure for Life, this is a product that you can sell from the comfort of your home, and you're gonna find out that it's a very unique concept. So please open your minds so you can grasp, the insight about our opportunity. Okay. So as an example, this company, because of the fact that has been around for over 70 years. Nowadays delivers more than 10,000 funeral services, within our coverage area, which is all 50 states in the US, and then every single country in Latin America and the Caribbean.
Every single
country, no exceptions, right? So with the exception of Canada, the only country in the American continent that we do not cover is Canada. Okay, the rest is the entire continent. Okay, that's what we cover. Wow. So now the name of our company is Protección Plenitud. If you notice, it's a name in Spanish. That's because, again, the company comes from South America. Okay. All right. So that's the name that is going to show on the client's bank statements. All right. Now, but the name of the product is Assure for Life. That's what we're going to talk about here today. Great. So the company already has like offices, physical offices in other countries in South America, like Costa Rica, Panama, Mexico, Venezuela, and now we're just getting started in the US. All right. So the idea here is that keep in mind that it's a new concept in the US, but it's not new at all because this company already pioneered it, and it's been working with that same concept in other countries
for 70 years.
Right. So in the US, the company has had presence for about 15 years now. And during like the first half of that time, the company focused on corporate plans. All right. And then the second half, we started implementing the family plans. And that's where our main plans. We only have 2 plans, by the way.
That's fantastic.
The family plan and the silver plan. but we're not mainly focused on the family plan, which is the most cost-effective plan. So in this plan, you can protect up to 7 members, okay, in a way that the holder must live in the United States,
Okay.
must be between the ages of 18 and 65, and then the other 6 members may live anywhere in the US, Latin America, or the Caribbean. Yes, you heard that correct.
Yeah.
That means that you can actually protect members who actually live also in Latin America or the Caribbean. All right.
Wow, this is a continental, international opportunity, you guys.
Right. Not only that, the plan is so flexible that those other 6 members do not need to be blood related to the holder.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, in insurance, in life insurance, you cannot protect your good neighbor or your best friend or your cousin or your nephew. That is possible in Assure for Life, all right? Now, and they may live anywhere in all 50 states, Latin America, or the Caribbean. Now, the parents are accepted up to age 80 at the time of the application, all right? So the other members must be age 65 or younger, but the parents are accepted up to age 80 at the time of the application.
That is fantastic. So it talks about, again, that coverage up to 80, our parents. Who doesn't want to protect our parents? And as an experienced insurance agent, is there a lot of like opportunity when it comes to protecting people that are of that age?
Not really, because what happens is that in life insurance, the premium it's tied to the person's age.
Yes.
That means that the older the person, the more expensive the insurance becomes, and also it's tied to the health condition. All right, you're gonna learn that in our plan, there are only 4 pre-existing conditions. That means that none of the members in this plan cannot be like on terminally ill,
okay,
or with cancer, on dialysis, or with a brain tumor. Those are the only 4 pre-existing conditions. Can you imagine? Anything outside that is accepted in our plan.
That's amazing.
In insurance, if a person has like a health condition, then depending on how bad that is, I mean, the worse it is, the more expensive it becomes. And it comes to a point in which life insurance companies do not offer, coverage to somebody who, maybe they're as an example, if somebody, let's say, had an attack, then their insurance premiums may either be too high or maybe the person is insurable.
Wow.
Uninsurable.
So, it's a such thing.
Right. And with here, if somebody tells me, Rocky, I just had a heart attack last week, guess what? That person is welcome in our plan because that's not one of our 4 pre-existing conditions. Just to give you an idea how flexible this plan is. Now, you would ask yourself, what happens if with those folks in this plan, once they turn age 80, once they are in the plan,
right?
Are we going to kick them out at that age? No. We are going to continue, okay, protecting those members for as long as they live, for as long as they continue paying our membership.
Monthly, yes.
Okay, so with that means that that's good for the clients, of course, because then we don't need to worry about how old our parents are going to pass.
Right.
The most important thing to know, guys, is that you're going to learn that Assure for Life is a plan in which we sell peace of mind.
Yes.
To know that we don't have to worry about the funeral expenses nor the funeral arrangements. That's another added value. We do that for the clients so they don't have to. All right. When they become, we become vulnerable when we lose a relative.
Yes.
So we don't have the mind like to shop around for a funeral home or anything like that.
And as far as I know, nobody's getting out of here alive. So.
Right. Yeah. Right. So that's why you're going to learn. Thank you. That's a great point. You're going to learn that this is a plan that not everybody sells, not everybody has, and everybody needs. Think about it. One day we're not going to be here, and somebody has to pay for those funeral expenses, right?
Right.
All right. So, guys, so in the family plan, remember that the conditions, right? The holder, 1865. Now, we also have waiting periods. Okay, you have to learn that our plan covers starting on the 3rd business day because of reasons like accidental death,
right,
or a violent death, or suicide. And then we have another waiting period that has to do with sicknesses. And that's when a person passes because of natural causes. And the waiting period there is 180 calendar days. That means that the person must have been in the plan for at least 6 months, 180 days before we deliver the benefits. All right. Now,
is that normal?
Well, yeah, of course. In other like in other products, the waiting period is 2 years. You know,
You
as an
guys,
example. So we're
that's
very flexible.
that's huge. I really want you to hear that. So in life insurance, the normal, the average is 2 years for.
Things like suicide, as an example, there's a two waiting period. Yeah,
Wow.
and then in other products, there are other waiting periods for the other reasons like accidents. Okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, so remember, we're not trying to compare this to life insurance because we're different products.
Correct.
It's
Different
just
products.
it's just that that's why we actually recommend that people should have life
Mhm.
insurance. Is
Mhm.
because of the fact that life insurance delivers a cash benefit where the family can take care of other, let's say, debt. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe the
Mhm.
mortgage, credit card debt, the car payment, all
College, who
those things.
knows? Who knows?
But
Yes.
and again, when it comes specifically to take care of funeral expenses, there is no other, like there is no more efficient plan to take care of that than Assure for Life.
Wow.
So you're going to learn that Assure for Life is the best funeral assistance plan in the United States.
Yes, it is.
All right. So now, as far as the options that the people have and the benefits, this is the way the plan should be used. Let's say there is a loss in that group of up to 7 members.
Mhm.
The family must call us, the
Okay.
company. We are going to provide our clients with an ID card that will show their member ID number
Mhm.
and our funeral emergency line, which is available 24/7, 365.
That's very caring, you guys. I want to take a step back. If you experience a death at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not saying there's no one that maybe some of the insurance companies don't have a phone number to call, but what I can say is that with Assure for Life, we've got loving, very caring people that will help you through the grievance process, that will help you to start the funeral process. You don't have to shop around, and they're very caring. And it's 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365.
That is correct. Remember, guys, when it comes to we losing a relative, we don't know like how, when, or where that
Right.
moment is going to happen.
Right.
But it's going to happen
But
anyway.
it's going to
All right.
happen.
The idea here is to be prepared. Okay. See that when that moment comes, then we don't have to worry about what funeral homes we're going to call. Okay, our members just need to remember the most important thing that our members need to remember is to call us. They must
Right.
get the services through us.
Right.
So at that point, the company is going to verify that the payment is current. Okay, and then the company is going to locate, see, a good quality funeral home close to the area where the family wants the funeral service to take place.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes, it is. Just a very dignified process. It is.
It is.
Mhm.
So now, at that point, the company is going to offer to pay the average cost of a funeral service in that specific area.
Wow.
Okay, and remember, the company is going to select a good quality funeral home, and not just any.
Right.
And no wonder, see, guys, I love that strategy from the company.
Yeah.
That way, the company makes sure that it's a good service. The family are going to be happy. And guess what? That no wonder we have earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
Wow.
Guys,
Wow.
see?
Yeah.
So the company is going to pay, right, the equivalent to the average of a good quality funeral service in that particular area, anywhere in the US, the Caribbean, or Latin America, guys. Remember that. Now, and then we're going to pay the basic services.
Okay.
When we talk about the basic services, it's very simple. This is like if anybody goes to any funeral home and if they ask for a quote of a funeral service, by law, this person must be provided with what is called a good faith estimate. Good faith estimate. So that means that they will be provided with what's considered basic and then other extras.
Wow.
And let me tell you something. I'm going to go over the basic funeral services because people think that it's just like the cheapest thing available, and it's not. It doesn't work like that. See, by law, a funeral home must provide with like they will pick up the body wherever the body is at. Maybe the body is at home or at a funeral, nursing home or at a hospital or maybe on the street if the person passed because of an accident. And then the funeral home will prepare the body for the next step, which in most cases is the vigil.
Right.
And then the plan will pay for the vigil time, whatever is standard in that area. And then also the plan is going to pay for the funeral director expenses. Guys, that's something that is very expensive. I don't know if you knew, but by law, a licensed funeral director must make all the arrangements. That doesn't come for free. Okay, the family. Okay, in this case, our plan is going to pay for it,
Right.
and then it's also going to pay for the casket. All right, and the basic viewing time, also the death certificate. All right, and the funeral guest book and the prayer cards. Those are the 7 specific items that are considered standardized in the United States.
And standardized, guys, let me just share this. From what I saw, the caskets were very beautiful. They were very elegant. Again, standard does not mean sub quality. They were very nice looking. Things that, you would feel that you're dignifying our loved ones. And then on another note, is it not true, Rocky, that a funeral director must be present?
That is correct. Yeah, that's why that comes with a fee, and that is also paid by our plan. Guys, as a matter of fact, those or most, I would say, most caskets that we see on those funerals that we go to, that's what's considered the basic caskets. All right. Now, if for whatever reason the family wants like a luxury casket, they simply has to pay the difference directly to the funeral home.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
And if they want something extra of what I mentioned, then the family would have to pay for. All right. But that's not, see, the basic funeral expense is not our only benefit. Because now let me give you an example. What if, let's say we live in Florida as an example, let's say a member passes in New York, and then the family wants the funeral service to take place in Florida. Guess what? That transportation of the body from New York to Florida is paid by our plan.
Wow.
And that comes also with, arrangements that also, our plan is going to take care of that as well.
So they just have to call that 800 number. Who wants to make phone calls to negotiate with airlines how much it would cost to have your deceased loved one travel on this airline or that airline or this airline? No one wants to do that.
That is correct. Not only that, let's put like a reference point, guys. All right. So if we talk about the national average of a funeral service in the United States today is about $8,500.
Oh my gosh.
So whenever we lose a relative, get ready, because that's what's going to cost.
And who has that at the last moment? I'm not saying that people don't, but on average.
Right, on average, $8,500. Now, that's only the funeral service. What about if you need to, let's say if the family wants like the funeral service to take place in a different state, now you have to add the transportation of the body to a different state. And that, of course, comes with a cost.
Right.
The good news is that that is also paid by our plan. Not only that, guys, the plan also pays for the transportation of the body from the United States to the Caribbean or Latin America. How is that?
That is fantastic.
Let me give you another reference point on that, on that subject.
Yeah.
That starts at about $10,000. In addition to the funeral services. The good news is that Assure for Life is going to pay for that. How is that?
Wow, no, that's fantastic. So wait a minute, just to expound upon that. So if it's in another country, Assure for Life will take care of the cost.
Yes, in another country within our coverage area.
Within our coverage area.
That is correct.
You guys, the benefits just keep pouring and pouring and pouring. It's so much flexibility. Keep telling us, talk to us.
Okay, and that's not all. Okay, now the family has to decide whether they want like a cremation or burial for their loved one. Well, if they want like a cremation in the United States, guess what? That other expense is also paid by our plan.
Oh my stars.
All right, and all the arrangements the family doesn't have to worry about, because Assure for Life is going to pay for it, and it's going to make all the arrangements for that. All right. Now, if the family, let's say, wants a burial for the loved one in the United States, we have to let them know that in the United States, guys, one thing is the funeral expenses, and that's what we already covered. And another different business is the burial expenses. However, if a family wants a burial for their loved one in the US, we are going to help with the casket and the hearse to the cemetery. Any other burial expense in the US must be paid by the family. They must have a separate plan for that. Remember, those are two different businesses.
Correct.
As a matter of fact, to sell burial plans, people need a license. The consultants need a license. See, but we don't get into that because that's not our business. All right. Now, the good news for the folks who want the burial in Latin America or the Caribbean, our plan does pay for burial expenses or cremation, whatever the family wants, in Latin America or the Caribbean. How is that?
Wow, that is phenomenal, you guys. That's fantastic.
Leandro, and that's not all. Okay, there is one more benefit. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we already went about the reference points, right? Funeral service, national average $8,500, and then the transportation of a body from the U.S. to Latin America or the Caribbean, that starts at about $10,000. Now, in addition to that, this plan is going to offer a round trip airline ticket to the holder to go to the funeral service of that loved one anywhere in our coverage area.
So you get to go, you get to, so now your deceased loved one is not just, traveling, but the plan holder, it's very important.
Yeah.
The plan holder gets to attend round trip. You guys, do you realize that because we don't know when someone's going to pass, that means it's last minute travel oftentimes. Has anybody ever purchased a last minute ticket? Usually what, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days?
Right.
It can be astronomical.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. So guess what? People do not have to worry. At least the holder doesn't have to worry about how much is it. Not only that, the company also is going to purchase the tickets for the holder, so he or she doesn't have to.
Right.
See, guys, so we don't have to worry about,
negotiating prices.
Exactly. We don't have to worry about that.
Shopping around.
Add that up, guys, and now I'm going to go over the rates. We are going to share with you the rates, all right? Now, the family plan, we only have 2 rates, by the way, all right?
Show us the money.
In most states, the family plan with the benefits that we just mentioned, it's only $900 per year to cover up to 7 members. Leandro, that's only $75 per month.
That's fantastic. That's phenomenal for 7 people.
Right.
Wow.
That is only $10.71 per member per month. Hello.
Wow.
Are you guys doing the math in your mind? $10.71 per member per month to have all the benefits that we just mentioned.
I spend more on coffee.
Guys, see, guys, let me tell you something, okay? Because through your mind, you might be thinking like, wow, this sounds like too good to be true. That's exactly the way I felt when I came to this company. But when I found out that this company has been around for 70 years using this same exact concept, I don't need to worry about how they're doing it. Yeah. This is a business.
Right.
And a business is, a business, the main purpose is to make a profit, right?
That's right.
So the company has been making profits. Right. Progressively through the years.
Progressively, yeah.
And that means that the concept works.
Right.
So we don't need to worry about how inexpensive it is. We don't need to, okay, because if we have to weigh, right, the benefits against the what we pay for. All right. And this is a lot of benefits for the buck, as you notice.
Yes, it is.
Now that is in 45 states. It happens that there are 6 states in the U.S. in which the funeral expenses are less compared to the rest of the nation.
Okay.
So that's what we call the special rate states. So even better news, because in those 6 states, and those states are Florida, New York, California, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Puerto Rico. In those states, the same family plan with the same benefits is only $720 per year to cover up to 7 members. How is that?
That is phenomenal. The numbers just make sense, and you're absolutely right. The value here is so rich and so robust, and you have options. And the number one and the best funeral plan protection in America today. And right now, there is no other option. It's Assure for Life, folks.
That is correct. Now, as far as the rates, keep in mind that in the special rate states, right, $720 per year, it's only $60 per month. Leandro, that's only $8.57 per member per month. Hello.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
My goodness, guys, that's really amazing. All right. And that's why this is a product that is really hard for somebody to say no to it.
Yes.
And that's why the number one challenge, guys, that we have in this company is that people believe that we're just too good to be true. guys, I've been here for 5 years. I'm not going to waste 5 years of my life,
Right.
working on something that, see, at this time, I have already have clients who have, used our services.
Yes.
And we have ratings A+, so you have to make the connection. If you go
Right.
to the Better Business Bureau website and you type the name of our product, Assure for Life, you will see our A+ ratings.
A+ rating.
Guys, you gotta make the connection, okay? Remember, that is like an independent, rating company. So they really have to see that the product really delivers,
Right.
what we promise,
Right.
all right?
Right.
And remember, guys, that what we sell is peace of mind, all right?
Mhm.
Now, as far as let's talk about commissions, okay? Because we're here just also to share business opportunity. But see,
Yes.
we emphasized, guys, as you notice, a lot in the benefits because that's exactly what sells. The fact that this is a 70-year-old company, that we deliver the benefits and the people are happy with the service,
Yes.
and then you do not need a license. You just need to, there are only 3 simple requirements, okay, for you to sell our product. But let's go over the commissions. So as far as the commissions, guys, here we have, I have to say, up front that we are not like the typical multi-level marketing business in the sense that we do not have to resell a product every month to somebody else. We don't have that. This is an intangible product, all right? So now,
so I don't have to load up my garage.
No, that's correct. That's
you
correct.
You don't have to load up your garage.
Remember, like with the vitamins
yes,
and the makeup.
Yes, I was there at one time.
Yeah, we don't have anything of that here. So now, as far as the commissions, every time you sell a plan, let's say in the special rate states, $720, we have 8 different levels, okay, that you can reach here. All right. So here you can do personal sales or team sales because the company, see, if you visualize that the company is expanding nationwide, and that's why we're looking for consultants. That's why you're here. So the company offers an incentive to existing consultants for us to invite others. Because when that happens, then whenever that person that you invite sells, then you make a piece of the action. It's very simple. That's a business. Okay. So now, when you sell a $720 plan, the first level is a beginner. Okay, so as a beginner, you will make 35% of what the person pays on an annual basis. All right, so here we get paid as earned. So what that means is that we get paid our commissions in the same frequency that the client pays. So if the client pays like a year in advance, then we get paid our commission in the following pay period, and this company pays twice a month. All right. Now, if the client pays monthly, then the client has to pay 3 months in advance, and then our commissions will be paid based on those 3 months, and then the rest of the commission will be paid starting on the 4th month, right? Prorated, right? For the so now, so
why is that important? Can you share? Why is it important that to share that that 3 months? And specifically, how would that some of the insurance agents that are out there, why would that be important? Share that with us.
Well, see, because now that you know that we get paid commissions based on the same frequency that the client pays, the company, see, that's another strategy. Ask the client to pay 3 months in advance, okay, so we can get a commission equivalent to 3 months in advance, right? So then the rest of the commission on the following month. Guys, that's very important. That means that you're not gonna get, see, otherwise you will get the commission equivalent to 1 month.
Yeah.
Now the client pays 3 months, you get the commission equivalent to 3 months. So you can make more sales and make more income on an annual basis.
Does that also limit chargebacks?
Absolutely.
Yes.
There is no such thing as chargebacks here, okay? Unless the client just, dispute that charge with a debit or credit card, which we don't have.
But why would they?
Exactly.
Because they'd be impacting 6 other people, and more importantly, they'd be impacting their actual protection plan. So virtually, for those insurance agents that are out there, there's no chargebacks.
Right. See, in insurance, you have a responsibility with your agency that you're working with, because if you have a chargeback in life insurance, then you owe that money to the agency or the life insurance company. So, I mean, you don't have to pay like immediately, but then it will be deducted from the next sale, as an example.
And I like that Assure for Life has thought ahead. And again, I just want to bring out that this is after 70 years of just doing it right, right?
Absolutely.
And thinking of the consultants and just writing great business.
Right. So now 35% of $720, which is only in 6 states, is $252 for one sale that is going to take you an hour or less. Your job is just going to read a simple presentation that goes over basically what we just went over here.
Much more simplified.
Right. Right. Yeah, you can just read the presentation.
Read the presentation.
So you don't miss any.
Be a great
points.
reader. Be a storyteller.
Right. And then the application is very simple. We have a back office free of charge, to our consultants, where you can write an application in 10 minutes or less. Right. So going back to the commissions, that would be like the least amount of commissions that we will get is $252. Okay. Now that's 35%. Now, if you bring, let's say, 6 sales, then you get promoted to junior consultant, and then your sales the following month, your new sales on the following month will be paid at 40% instead of 35%. Now, if you bring 10 sales in a calendar month, then you get promoted to senior consultant, and then your commissions or your new sales on the next month will be paid at 50%. Okay. Now, let's put some numbers or dollars, figures behind those percentages. Please. So as a senior consultant at 50% commission, when you bring at least 10 sales, that means that if you make 10 sales in a month, and then in most states, remember, it's $900. So half of that is $450. So that means that if you make 10 sales, you would make $4,500 in the following month. How is that?
We can do it.
Guys, and now let me tell you something. It gets, now if I ask you what's easier, to make 10 personal sales by yourself or, with a team? Right. Because if you decide to build a team, then you only need to worry about minimum making 2 personal sales. And then the other 8 sales may be from your direct teammates, the ones that you invite to come here. Okay. And then once you're at 50%, and let's say you have a beginner at 35%, that means that you're going to override that beginner's production by the difference, which in this example is 15%. That's amazing. So how many beginners would you like to have, invite to your team? Right. All right. And then, of course, you're going to continue growing, at 60, 70, and then at the top position, guys, is 80%. That's the regional manager position. Wow. Let me tell you something. See, at the 80% contract, when you make a $900 sale, that's $720 per sale. Hello. Wow. Okay, wow. It's going to take you an hour or less. Wow. All right. Now, but that's not the best thing. The regional manager position is designed to pay about $50,000 per month. How is that? That is phenomenal. Guys, and this compensation plan is so young that's why we don't even have a regional manager yet. We don't have a regional manager. Guys, no, guys, where are you? Come one, come all. The top positions are there. Yes, those empty spots right there. We invite you. The money. Come get the money. Guys, yes. So eventually we will have, a lot of regional managers, getting promoted to upper levels. So it's going to be great. Now, the best thing about to being at the top position is that visualize that now you are at 80% contract, right? Now, let's say you invite a beginner who makes a sale at 35%. See, they get the client, they invest their own time, and they make the sale in their own time without you being there. Well, initially, you just guide them, you show them how to, guys, but this is so simple, it's unbelievable. With the first 2 or 3 sales, people know exactly what to do. Right, that's true. Now, they make a sale at 35%, you are at 80, the difference is 45%. Wow. So that means that you make more in overrides than the actual, commission that a beginner makes at 35%. That's called beach money. Guys, that's why the position pays so much, because how many beginners would you like to have in your team? All right. So not only that, as a business strategy, the company motivates people to get to the top position because of the fact that Assure for Life is a name that is not well recognized yet in the United States. Yes. So guess what? The company is offering, like, whenever we get to the top position, regional manager, is gonna pay us a monthly bonus of $3,000 for us to open our Assume for Life office. How is that?
No, it's phenomenal. It absolutely is. And they're just so supportive. Absolutely.
Right. That's how you will, will witness Assure for Life offices, popping all over the nation.
Yes,
Popping up.
yes.
So it's going to be exciting, guys. That's what we offer as an opportunity. Now, let me go over the requirements for you to become a consultant. And this is very simple, okay? Guys, number one, we have to be a product of the product. So that means that, common sense, we have to help our families first.
Right, absolutely.
So the company requires you to purchase your own family plan. Okay, can you imagine that we as consultants, we lose a relative and we don't have the plan? Come on,
right,
it's like
right.
If we already know, and your job, right, our job is to teach others what is the most efficient way to take care of funeral expenses. Okay, and that's something that's going to happen anyway.
That's right.
So it wouldn't make sense, right, to have it, right?
Protect your family and share with others how they can protect their family.
Right. That's like in an airplane, right? They teach you that you gotta help yourself first before you help somebody else with that mask, right?
That's right.
So now, not only that, that is also a business strategy. In the sense that you have to buy the plan from your sponsor, the person who invited you to this business. All right. Now that is a recruiting tool, because that means that, let's say you are already a consultant with us. Now let's say that you invite 10 other people to sell Assure for Life. Guess what? You just generated 10 personal sales. Why? Because each one of those prospect consultants must buy their plan from you, the sponsor. How is that?
That's fantastic.
Guys, and then remember that with 10 personal sales, let's say if they are in the standard rate states, which chances are it will be in most states, because it's actually 45 states, that then you become a senior consultant at 50% commission. That's where you will make $4,500 in the following month.
Goodness,
all right, guys? And then that's requirement number one. You must purchase your own plan from your sponsor. Now, when you buy your plan from your sponsor, the sponsor must provide you with your plan ID number, okay, and a personalized link for you to sign up as a consultant under that person who invited you, your sponsor. All right. So then number three, you must get certified. Of course, you need to learn how the product works, right? And then you're going to learn what to say and what not to say. And that's why you have to get certified.
Right.
Guys, and the certification process is free of charge and it's done online, right?
Yes, it is.
It takes less than an hour. Most people can complete that in less than an hour. It's what's going to take you to get knowledgeable to sell this plan, guys.
Yes.
So the certification is very simple. If you go to our consultants webpage, which is www.assureforlifeconsultant.com, then you will click on what it reads resources, or I'm sorry, Academy tab, and then you just have to select whether you want to take the course in Spanish or English, right? And then you input your email address, and then you will start your certification process at no charge to you, at your own pace and in your own time. How is that?
It's fantastic. And, I really want to point out that, the company wants us to succeed, because by us succeeding, they succeed. So here's what you don't have to pay for it. There's no added cost for the website.
No.
There's no, that's not an extra business on the side that the company is making money. No. And the certification, this online test. Now, Roque is very humble, but you guys, for the last 2+ years, twice a week, he has been doing live conducting live certifications. Now you will get to come on your own time. You will get to go at your own pace, and it's free.
That is correct. So guys, see, your only investment here is the purchasing of your own plan. There is no other expense that you're going to incur here.
Peace of mind for yourself and your own family.
All right. And then a business opportunity where you don't have to make a huge investment, and you're going to be at the same time helping people, guys, because this is about helping people.
Yes, it is.
Okay, teaching them, making them aware that this is the most efficient way to take care of funeral expenses. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we offer a lot of tools.
Yes,
the company
we do.
offers a lot of tools. Like as an example, the company offers a $25 referral check that
Wow.
mails to a member that refers somebody to you who actually buys the plan. How is that?
That's
Paid by the
fantastic.
company.
Wow.
Unlimited referral fees, guys. Take
Only
advantage of that.
Only at a Sure for Life.
Right. And not only that, we also offer a free gift to our prospect consultants or clients. And that is a will free of charge to the prospects. It's a PDF version of that you can share with the client instantly. And then they just fill in the blanks and they already have a will. We believe that everybody should have a will.
Absolutely.
Right? And one of the topics in a will is that how funeral expenses are going to be taken care of. And that's what we help. See, we're not going to get involved as consultants in that other personal information.
Correct.
We're just going to help them in that area. They need to complete their their will,
the information to the will.
and then they just have it notarized, and then bingo, they have a
bona fide will.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we also the company offers a lot of material. Like you will get initial flyers free of charge to you. They will mail those flyers at no charge, okay, to you, and samples of the will, so you can deliver those wills to your clients, as an example. All right. And then we also have a lot of marketing material.
Yes,
we have a Facebook page. Okay, if you go to Facebook and you type Assure for Life Consultants, then you will see our official webpage where we share a lot of videos and templates, both in English and Spanish, that you can share with your. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You just have to share those pieces of marketing that are professionally made in your social media, and then that's how you get the word out with your relatives, your friends, and whoever wants to call you. Okay, with our opportunity, guys. As I've been here for 5 years. I focus on selling the opportunity.
Yes.
All right. See, you're here learning about a business opportunity that you already know that it doesn't require a huge investment other than
invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself,
Yes.
your own family.
Yes.
Right. So, guys, that's what we have. Okay. And then please get back with that person who invited you to this opportunity meeting. Okay.
Yes.
You may contact us. We have here Leandra with your phone number is
480-442-7511. And then yourself.
Yes. Again, my name is Roque Montero, and my cell phone is 305-610-6709. All right, guys. So that's what we have to share with you. Any information, any questions, please just get back to us, and then we will see you at the top in the next meeting. We offer weekly trainings, guys, every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so please get back with that person, your sponsor, and then you will get more details. All right. If you are direct to us, you will get an email with more details about this opportunity. That email contains, our link for you to sign up as a consultant and all the details that we just went over here. Guys, thank you very much. Any other?
I was just going to say, we're here to help you build. We're here to help you help other people and other families, and to offer peace of mind.
Yeah, that's what we have said. Guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you at the top. Bye-bye.